starts from my 3-year-old little sister to my 95-year-old great-grandma. For some, a problem can be a difficulty, whilst for others, it can be an opportunity. Hi, I'm Risha Agarwal, and I'm standing right here talking about what people think a problem is and what it can actually be. I've come across this question many times, like when I'm stuck with problems myself, like last year, when it was my only opportunity to win the coding competition 3 times in a row. I worked so hard the whole month to create the best game. Because guys, as an Indian girl, our expectations mention that I have to get it right. But then in the last 2 days, my whole game was accidentally put in public mode, and the whole thing was ruined. Now, should I think of this problem as a difficulty, or a chance to improve myself and make it better? For the next few hours, I kept on worrying. I kept on thinking that if I wanted to get a trick shot again, I would have to restart 3 years of my life. But then, would I have to? I asked my teachers for help, and they offered me the weekends to finish the project. I finished it and added some extra new things in it. Now, during the announcement of the winner, I had no hope in myself after all that had happened. But when they announced me as the winner, I first felt confused. But then a huge feeling of pride struck me from that victory. From that day on, I wanted to let the whole world know that problems can also be an opportunity, and you don't have to stress about them every day. There's 2 important ways of looking at problems as an opportunity, but I'll tell you that later. First, let me remind you that not only do humans think that problems are always difficulties, but even dictionaries say that. But I'm trying to prove that all those definitions are untrue, and there are other sides to look at them as well. This takes us to the game of the growth and fixed mindset. This is one of the important ways which could help you look at problems as an opportunity. Those who have a fixed mindset will see critical feedback as personal attacks. But those who have a growth mindset will see it as a chance to improve themselves and make themselves better. They will see difficulties as a chance to experiment and learn new things. Not only that, but having a growth mindset is crucial for you to live a happy life. Now, let's go back to the Corona times. We all know how bad it was. Many people lost all their hope, as many lost job, income, and family members, whilst others didn't lose hope, but converted this time into an opportunity. They started their own online classes, such as dance classes, which keep them fit and engage others as well. Now, let's go back to my home country, India. In India, many companies started as well. I came to know of this one particular company called the Super Swabs. This gang came to know the huge demand for polyester swabs testing. But, however, till March 2020, polyester sponge swabs were not manufactured in India and were directly imported from either China or the US. But with the huge global demands on rise, it became harder and more expensive to source them for domestic use. At this time, the Super Swabs pulled out their own idea. They used their manufacturing facilities of personal hygiene products such as cotton balls, cotton pads, cotton balls, cotton buds, and many other things under the Tulip brand. They manufactured 100% cotton in the Ghaziabad factory, which creates polyester sponge swabs for the whole of India. And that was done all in just 10 days. Now, this was a problem for India, but they looked at it as an opportunity. Now, let's come back to Indonesia now. In Indonesia, many companies started as well. Indonesia came up with the virtual kitchen concept. This concept tells us that many, restaurant owners, share cooking space and a food delivery service. The food delivery service is often owned by the company which shares the cooking space. Not only that, but it's not only limited to one location as well. Also, it cuts down the cost significantly for the restaurant people because they don't have to set a whole restaurant themselves. Look, these are already some engagement we started during Corona. Many others started all around the world as well. Even my own mother started her own cooking business during Corona. Everyone who looks for opportunities at this time 100% have a growth mindset. Just between you and me, I'm not sure if my mom has a complete growth mindset, but don't tell her. So, how can you change a fixed mindset to a growth mindset? Well, you should know that you should never stop trying because of a fear of failure. It's okay to fail. When we fail, we try again. And when we try again, we feel better. This will help us to learn from our mistakes. Let me tell you about an elephant and rider concept. Let's say that the elephant represents our emotional side. Vast, powerful, and often driven by instinct. Whilst the rider, sitting on the back of the elephant, represents our logical mind, analytical and planning, but small relative to the enormous elephant. Our rider can tell us where we want to go, but our emotions don't always let us go that way. Our emotions can often dominate us. This is why, when we know we're supposed to be going somewhere, we don't always go that way, because of our emotions trying to stop us. Obviously, our logical mind is way more important than our emotional side, but some people might not agree with that, and they'll just get to know when they face a difficult situation, when they trust their emotions more than the logical thinking. Personally, I also think that we're all huge elephants stomping around, only thinking about our present and not about our future. Even my own mom says that I am always a triumphant elephant stomping around, only thinking about my present and not about how it could affect my future. Come on, we can all relate to that. So now let me tell you about the second most important way of thinking of problems as an opportunity. Having a positive attitude. Having a positive attitude can help reduce stress, promote constructive thinking, and many more. Not only that, but having a positive attitude and a growth mindset can help you financially and professionally. Many managers look out for people who have a positive and growth mindset, as they will help to solve issues, solve problems in their company. Positive attitudes can create a good environment around you, because seeing how you are overcoming that problem, other people will feel the courage to do so as well when they face a difficult situation. Now, let's come back to the main topic. What is a problem? Well, the more we think about it, a problem's just like a mindset. It's up to us how we choose to face it. I'm just telling you a nice way, what you could look at it as, which would help you reduce stress. Even Albert Einstein said that in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. After this whole discussion, still up to you, but please do think about it looking as an opportunity, because then I would have been saying this whole thing for nothing. So, what will you choose? Worrying or finding a chance between it? Thank you.